Chop Shop and Mint Mobile have partnered together to bring you some good news. And the good news is that Mint Mobile cell phone service and wireless services are here, and they're here to save you money. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless services as low as $15 a month. That is right, $15 a month. That means you are still keeping your same speed, you're still having the same coverage, you still are able to use the same data that you use, but for the low price of $15 a month. Switching to Mint Mobile is totally easy. I mean, they've made it so easy. You can literally download your SIM card. They have an eSIM card program. You're able to download a SIM card to your phone, and immediately, within like 15 minutes, you can activate that SIM card and have a new line with Mint Mobile. For a special limited offer for our Chop Shop viewers, you can get the Mint Mobile services, the unlimited services. That's usually $30. You can get it for $15. That's 50% off. You're saving 50%. You're going to get the unlimited service for Mint Mobile for only $15 a month. Think of all the stuff you could do with a little bit of extra money that you save from your cell phone bill in your pockets. You can go to a Rockets game. You can, take your family out to eat. Like I said, nobody should be paying this much for cell phone services in 2023. The technology is too good for that. So make the switch today. Make the switch today. Go to the link in the description of the video. Support the channel. Check out Mint Mobile, as we're partnering with them, and we're gonna keep dropping that heat.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on, man? Let me know. Holla at your boy Space Ghost. What's good with everybody out there? Appreciate y'all for joining us over here at the Chop Shop. Y'all know how we do it. Let's get right into it. How y'all doing, man? Let me shout out all our members and our subscribers first and foremost. Sadar Koda, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Just call me Zay. Appreciate you for renewing your membership. Neck Deck Personnel, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Chris Strange TV, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Desco Codins Houston, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Fill in the blank, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. My boy Joe Blue, appreciate you for renewing your membership. The Chosen One, appreciate you for renewing your membership. 4A 6B, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Sonny, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Johnny Johnson the fifth, CSG, CMB. We all we got.
We all we got.
Appreciate you for renewing your membership. AI Production 713, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Lil Rec, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Your average YouTube friend, appreciate you for renewing your membership. And Arslan Shawukat 2, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. What's happening, everybody? CSGs, put it up in the chat. Put it up in the chat, man. Holla at your boy Space so I can shout y'all out in the chat. Who in here with me? Let's get it popping. 6C Charlie, what's good, 6C Charlie? Appreciate you for joining us on the stream. E.F. Hutton, appreciate you. Andre, what's good, Andre? Appreciate you for joining us. Mario Gonzalez, Big Red Man STL, what's poppin'? Space A713, what's good? Sigga Miggs, what it do? What it do? I am that I am, appreciate you. JNRZ, what's happening? What's happening? Goyo Falcone, what's happening? KP Kenyon Plumber, what's good with it? The Chosen One, what's happening? For the culture, gaming in there, what's good with it? Mikael Martinez, what's happening? Devin 95, what's popping? Third Coast Alliance, what's up, Third Coast? Where you been at, man? I've been missing you. Who else in there? The Smile Guys, what's good with it? The Ringleader, what's popping with you? What's popping with you? Appreciate everybody for joining us. Now, as you see from the thumbnail, hey, the Milwaukee Bucks pulled off a blockbuster trade for Dame Lillard, which sent Robert Williams, Brogdon, a couple of firsts over to the Blazers. The Blazers are rebuilding. What's up, Rasta? What's good with it? The Blazers are rebuilding, and I think from the chatter going around is that they probably not gonna keep Brogdon since they got they got Scoot and they got Simon over there. So Malcolm Brogdon reportedly, now it's just been some rumors going around that the Rockets are looking at bringing in Malcolm Brogdon. And me personally, I like Malcolm Brogdon. I'm kind of iffy about his injury history. Truthfully, seems like he stays nicked up. But when he's in the game, he can play on ball. He can be a point guard, and he can be off ball. And with the news and the drama surrounding KPJ, more than likely he's not gonna be on the team. Albert Marquin, what's popping with you, bro? Malcolm Brogdon can step in and he can actually fill that role that KPJ was gonna fill because he have had point guard experience and he's a decent three ball shooter. Probably not as good as catch and shoot from three as KPJ, but the drop off is not so much to where we'll feel that brunt from KPJ not being here. And if you've seen Frank's latest video about the shooting is like one of our biggest Achilles heel right now. Even though we haven't even got into the season yet, we still don't have a lot of knockdown shooters, especially like in the starting rotation, and coming off the bench. And I propose, like me and my boy DJ Generation was saying the other day on the podcast, that I think Jayshawn Tate will probably be the number one trade piece in this. Now I know some people were speculating, will they take KPJ contract? I doubt it, so I'm not gonna even, put that into the equation of them accepting KPJ contract. I think the Rockets just gonna have to bite the bullet, tell KPJ to stay home. But I think Jayshawn Tate, maybe another guy, Aaron Holiday or somebody like that, and I wouldn't give up a first, maybe 2 seconds, maybe 2 second rounders, for Malcolm Brogdon, because like I said, his injury history is kind of hit and miss. Lo-Fi Trife, what's good with it? Chris Strange TV, what's happening? So it's not like I wouldn't give up too much for him, but we do have that glaring weakness in the lineup, because if y'all was here the last stream, we had went over the minutes and the makeups and the substitutions and rotations and stuff like that. We had a glaring hole at like another off guard spot to where Malcolm Brogdon can come in and fill in and be that guy that can not be heavily dependent on, but he can be a stopgap in between our man minutes and Fred VanVleet. And we also seen that Tari Eason needs to get more minutes no matter how we cut it. Tari Eason needs to get more minutes. So if we move Tate for Brogdon, then it'll be like a give and take to where it'll kind of solve two problems at once. Because Jayshawn Tate is kind of mucking up the 3 to 4 spot, and we do need a backup guard for Jalen. Brown Xmas, appreciate you for becoming a member. Good looking out. Appreciate that, Brown Xmas. So I think Malcolm Brogdon, like, he's been in high pressure situations. He knows how to run offense. He can also be off ball. He can catch and shoot. Brogdon he's a decent shooter from the 3-point line, and that's what we need. So if Rafael Stone, and I know, I'm trying to remember, was he there when Udoka was there? I don't think so, but he might have been. Let me know, Chad. Was he there under Udoka? Because I'm kind of hazy on that because he kind of got there in the middle of like a trade deadline piece. No, they signed him all right. I don't think he was there though. JT Hines says no, he wasn't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't. That's why I was kind of hazy on. I don't remember him being there. But he was in the Celtics organization. I guess that don't mean much since Udoka wasn't there. But I think Udoka and Stone, if they about their business and they legitimately want us to see this team succeed and fill that void of KPJ not being here, then I think Malcolm Brogdon, didn't he win 6th Man of the Year before? I'm pretty sure he was the 6th Man of the Year, right? So he'll know how to play that role, the 6th man coming off. I think a lot of people was kind of hesitant to do it because they want to see our man really get a lot of minutes and get into the rotation and crack the rotation. But I don't think it'll be a big deal with him playing with a guy like Brogdon. Because like I said, Brogdon don't necessarily need the ball. He can be the off guard with Amen Thompson, backing up on the second string coming in. And Brogdon, he's real equipped. Like, he don't do nothing stupid. It's like he played the game the right way. When he was the point guard, he had a low assist to turnover ratio to where he won't just give the ball up. I think he can be another presence in the locker room, playoff player that knows how to win. I think he will contribute to winning greatly over here. And that's what type of guys you want. He's never been into like no trouble. Like the only reservations, like I said, I have of him is that he's kind of nicked up and banged up. But that could have been, that could be here and there. Maybe I wouldn't call him injury prone because it's not like when he get hurt, he's out for like seasons or nothing like that. But I think he's maybe it's just a conditioning thing. Maybe some of the personnel or the conditioning strength coaches didn't do him right. But I'm not gonna blame nobody else for his injuries. But maybe we can kind of, I wouldn't say fix it. Maybe we can do better with him. Maybe he don't play every game just to keep him fresh. Our man to get more minutes in those games that he's off. But I think in the locker room, he could be a strong locker room presence. And he just know how to play ball, bro. He really knows how to play good basketball. I'm not quite sure why he gets shopped around like that, but excuse me. I would say, I guess, because he's not like a superstar, but he's not like a bad player. So those type of guys always get put into like trades and stuff like that. I think he was pretty good in Indiana when he was there. He held it down. I think he'll be a positive asset to the team. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Gutierrez, what's good? Chetman, what's happening? Ricky Johnson, what's good? Terry Agent, what's happening? JT Hines, what's happening? Yeah, so if the Rockets really want to pivot and they're serious about winning, they can go get a Malcolm Brogdon. I would. And if not Malcolm Brogdon, see about Robert Williams. See, he stays hurt too, but when he's good, he's good. Great weak side help defender. He can back up Jabari, move Tate, and give more minutes to Tari, because Tari need more minutes no matter what. Some way we got to get Tari some more minutes. And I'm up for any suggestions. So I'm not gonna be up here super long, so I'm gonna let y'all get it off in the chat real quick. I'm gonna bring y'all up because you know how we do it over here. I gotta chop it up with my CSGs, like always, because y'all the most well-informed community on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it. Let me get the link for y'all real fast. We're gonna just chop it up. We're gonna chop it up. Yep. Okay, here we go. Get that link. Kenya Plummer says, "See boys deleting comments." Who deleted a comment? Who deleting comments? Who deleting comments? KP, come up and tell me. There go the link, man. Come up and holler at your boy Space. Come up and holler at your boy Space. Like always, I got my boy 6C Charlie in the building. What's up, 6C? How you feeling?
Hey, how you doing, Space? I'm glad to see and hear from everybody on here. You know, I always love to hear from you, man. You always make my day. I'll be waiting on you. Now, I just want to sit back and say a couple of things and let you guys go on and have it. Thing that I'm going to say to you is I would like to get somebody that can help us. This is the reason why I was saying to you and Frank that getting Boban and Aaron Holiday, those were a waste of two positions that we could have used the money, used something else to be able to get something. But we go ahead and get Boban because everybody like him. He ain't going to help nothing. And Aaron Holiday wasn't all that great anyway. But we went and got him. Now we got a hole in the team. Now, all this, everybody talking about them draft picks, Brooklyn ain't going to be that sorry. So that means those picks ain't going to be way in the top 5 no more. They're going to be further down. And what do we get the picks for? To make us a better team. Why are we holding on to that? We might as well go ahead on and do what we got to do. Now, I would give up, like I said, if it's going to help the team by all the things, Space, that you said this guy can do, I'll give him a first. I sure would, because I'm trying to win now. But the thing that's going on, everybody hollering, no, let's give them a second. And then the thing about it is, why are we so much in a hurry to get rid of Tate? Give them Boban and Aaron Johnson, Aaron Holiday. Give them that. Instead of giving up, what's the name? It just doesn't make sense to me to turn around and do something like that. Now, I give up a first, a couple of seconds, and maybe a couple of firsts to get me Buddy Hield. I sure would. But I don't see us doing nothing if we ain't going to get somebody in here before training camp starts so that they can get acclimated with what Ime Udoka is trying to do. I don't see that as a good move. I just don't understand it. So I'm going to turn it over to you. Let me shut up.
Okay, Charlie, like, do you think, appreciate that, you know, how we rock, appreciate you for coming up. Do you really think they would take Boban and Aaron Holiday? The reason why I say Tate, because Tate will be able to contribute to their team because they're going to start rebuilding soon they are rebuilding as of now. Do you think they would take that? I don't think they'll take that.
They'll take it if I add a first.
Okay, maybe. Yeah.
That's where I'll be going. I'll add a first, and I'll even add a second if that's what it's going to take, because it's going to make my team be good. I don't want to go into the season with a hole in it. Kevin Porter Jr. already hurt us bad enough to be done did the stupid stuff that he done did, and with us holding on to him all this length of time instead of getting rid of him. It's just like I said, I don't understand. If I can keep somebody like Tate, I'm going to keep him. If I got to get rid of him, let me get rid of him then. But the thing that I'm saying is, like I said, we got these draft picks. Let's see what we can do, because I'm telling you, Brooklyn ain't going to be as sorry as people think it is. And then, like I said, who you going to get drafting number 20? Ain't going to be no more Cam Whitmore going to fall in our laps the way he did. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Brooklyn ain't gonna be just trash. I agree with you on that. Um, I was always of the mindset that we need to get off of at least a couple of these Brooklyn picks anyway, because the closer you get to the end of the season, or people figuring out maybe the trade deadline, people know exactly where they're gonna range at. It kind of loses some of its mojo, some of its juice. So as long as there's a mystery surrounding it, maybe somebody get hurt on the Brooklyn Nets to where they end up just having like a terrible season. You'd rather have to get off of those picks earlier than later, because a lot of teams ain't gonna bite if they know they're gonna be in the playoffs and you're gonna be picking like 23rd, 24th, 25th up in that range. But if they think it's a chance that they could pick in like the 15th or 12th or something like that, maybe they will take the bait and actually bite. So I agree with you on that. I think we do need to get rid of a couple of these picks, because it seems like from what we got now, our rebuild is pretty much established. Besides maybe packaging some of the later picks like 27, 20, 28, and trying to get an established superstar over there that's already been there and done that. But I think we're gonna lose some players in that transaction as well. So go ahead, get off a couple of these picks, and make a push for the playoffs. Make a push for the playoffs, because I think Malcolm Brogdon coming off the bench, he will settle a whole lot of butterflies and whatever like that. He won't be trying to prove too much. He already got his money. He's I think he got two years left, like $45 million on his contract. So he's established player already. He already know his role. He's a 6 Man of the Year winner. And I just think he'll be a great asset to this team. So I'm right there with you, Charlie. But I do think to get it done, we would have to package Tate into that mix.
Okay, let me just say one last thing. I forgot to lead with this. More glory to God. I'm praying for you, Space, and Frank, and everybody on the panel, that everybody's health and everything goes the way that it's supposed to, because God is the key. I'm also praying for LV and his family. I haven't heard from him in a while. And like I said, I love y'all all. I forgot to lead with that. I kept saying to myself I was going to lead off every time I say something. I got to involve God in it. So sorry to everybody that I didn't say that from the start, but I'm saying it now.
You good, Charlie, and amen to that. Amen to that. And we ain't talking about the Rockets player, amen. We talking about real amen. Appreciate that, Charlie. You know, we love all the blessings you give out, and we'll never deny that. You know what I'm saying? So, KP, what's good with it, KP?
What's happening, Captain?
What's good with it, man? What you feeling like?
I'm just blessed to be here, enjoying my favorite podcast.
Oh, hey, so we the favorite now, KP? I ain't gonna put you on blast, bro. I ain't gonna put you on blast.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to come join in and chop it up with y'all, but I ain't got nothing to say right now. I ain't got no opinions. I'm just ready. 9 days, we blast off preseason.
9 days. 9 days away. Man, it's coming now, bro. It seemed like it was creeping at first, bro. Now it's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming fast. So I'm glad you put something out so we can, get our get our fix in.
Already. On October the 29th, I got to remind people, October the 29th, when we play the Warriors for the home opener, I know I'm going to try to be there. Frank is going to try to be there. So if y'all can, come out. I think it's a Tuesday night. Come out and meet and greet with us over there at the home opener of the Houston Rockets. I know, Charlie, did you ever decide whether you was going to the media day or whatever like that?
Oh, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be there when you guys get there, too. Like I said, if I got to eat bologna for 2 days, I'll be there.
Already. I got to work that day, so I won't be able to make it to that day. But I will be there for the home open against the Warriors. So come out and holler at us. And how about them Texans, man? Any Texans in the building? Texans fans in the building?
I already know.
How about them Texans, man? Look like we got us one with C.J. Stroud, bro. Look like we got us one.
setting a bunch of records. 151 passes, the most without an interception.
Already.
12, 1,212 yards. The first 4 games, the most, but the second most by any rookie. You know what I'm saying? We got us one. We got us one.
We got us one. We got us one. Anybody else want to come up, man? Join the panel. Y'all are more than welcome. The lines are open. Come holler at your boy up here with Space Goes. Oh, then we got my boy E.F. Hutton. What's good, E.F.?
What's good, fam?
You know what it is. What's happening?
Yeah, man. I'll say, let me go ahead and make this call then. Hold on, I said, let me go ahead and make this call in before it get too late, because I know you ain't trying to be on here too long tonight on no Sunday. But I don't know how you feel. I mean, you know, your boy Malcolm Brogdon, man, he is good when he on the floor. He never on the floor. And, I mean, you know, I think somebody, I don't know if that was you last time or somebody who had said that Tari Eason and Jabari. Tari played with all 82 games, and Jabari played 78 games or 76 games last year. You know what I mean? So we got 2 Iron Men on our team that's gonna be there, that's gonna be trying to play for minutes. But Malcolm Brogdon did play 62 games. I think I said when he played 62 games last year and shot 44% from 3. So that's not necessarily bad. I just I used to like Malcolm Brogdon, man, when he first was with Indiana or whatever, but it's been a long time since I've seen him be consistent. And you know what he played, I don't know if they said 16 minutes a game or something like that, but I don't know how many minutes he gonna want to play, or do we really need him? But I'm not thrilled about it. I guess it's one of those things where it's like it can't hurt, but then again it could.
As far as Malcolm Brogdon,
yeah,
I think he'll give us a little bit more, like what Tate gonna bring, because Tate kind of redundant. I think he feels a necessary opening that we have, like a glaring opening. Because you remember when we did the minutes projection, we needed another off guard, and I think he'll provide that, and with his shooting, and when, let's say, God forbid, maybe Fred VanVleet get nicked up, because he has been nicked up the last couple of years. Maybe he gets nicked up, and then we'll have a sufficient backup to come in and be there. You know what I mean? So I think either way it go, he'll be a nice asset for us.
I can dig that. I mean, like I said, it's not one of those things I'm gonna pitch a bitch about, but you know, at the same time, I was like, you know. Then I guess if we get him and we got his contract, they give us a movable contract, you know, to replace the contract that KPJ had or whatever. But it's not really necessarily something that I'm just feeling like they say. I'm not gonna write home to mom about it either.
Yeah. What up, King Coffee? Appreciate you for joining us, bro. I can feel. I dig that, bro. I dig that because he, like I said when I led and I opened it up, he is a little bit of injury prone, but when he's good, he's good. He did win the 6th Man of the Year award, so I think most of his injuries was kind of what he missed 25 games in like maybe 30 games, and then I think the year before last he got real injured. And he only,
right,
you know, he didn't play too many games. But last year he played the majority of the games, 67 games. So that's what he missed.
Yeah, I think it said 62.
Yeah, he missed 15 games, 15 games. So
yeah,
that ain't that bad, bro. I think what he'll provide, because we still would have Amen Thompson in the back waiting. So even if he do get hurt, then Amen just steps up a little bit more. And I don't think it conflict with him and Amen, because he can shoot and he can play off ball to where you can have both of them on the court at the same time. Answering my boy Gary Bankston question, he's saying if we get Brogdon, what are we gonna do with Amen, making him third string? Jacob looks like a baby James Harden wannabe. Where you throw Jacob in there at that, bro? But like I was saying, they can. Elman and Brogdon can play on the court at the same time. They're not redundant like that.
You do make a good point with that because what it does is, I guess looking at it from that aspect, you say, okay, Van Fleet and then Jalen Green, you got one vet and then one younger player. And then when you come in with Armin, then you got Armin and you got another vet out there with him. And, it give him that veteran. But then what's Malcolm Brogdon's defense? It used to be kind of decent, but, how is his defense now that he kind of, his knees and legs and shit bad?
Yeah, I think he was still pretty good defensively. He was never like a defensive stalwart or nothing, but he ain't gonna just let nobody blow by him. He ain't gonna, he ain't got that Olay type defense. So I think we got other defensive players that's gonna be around him anyway to kind of overshadow that. I would say his defense is better than KPJ's.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be like the defensive guard and run the show, and then Brogdon to be the shooter. So I guess that won't be bad. I guess that won't be bad. He don't got them Buddy Hield teeth, so you know what I mean. He might be a little easier to deal with.
Why you gotta get on Buddy teeth, man?
Wow. Thank y'all.
What's up, KP?
I just want to tell y'all the reason why I'm excited about the first preseason game and the first games is because I'm ready to see the sets and the plays that we gonna run and to see how the system is, because our mindset is so stuck on the last era.
Yeah.
I'm just ready to see the different type of ball and see what type of plays, because watching the last 3 seasons, I'm like, what is this we watching?
Oh, I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised, because if we could just take a little sample from how our summer league team looked, even our summer league team played better than our regular team did last year. The way they was just in order, not giving up back cuts, just being aggressive defensively, moving and sharing the rock, getting out in transition, getting back on defense. Do y'all remember how Bari and all of them looked? They didn't even look this good, and they had way more talent on the court than this summer league team did right now. So if we could take anything away from it, you could tell that our culture is starting to change. And I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised, almost like how the Texans look. The Texans look totally different now that they got a new system, new coach, a new quarterback. We got all that. Fred VanVleet is the new quarterback, just so to say. We got a new system, a new coach. We got basically we rebuild just like the Texans did. And they went out and got veteran leaders on that squad, and now we got veteran leaders on our squad. I can see the parallels between the Rockets and the Texans right now, and I'm hoping we're gonna be pleasantly surprised, just like we are with the Texans.
Yes, sir. So
I'm looking.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm looking to see how Cam adjusted. After having a good, I'm gonna say he had a great, exceptional summer league run, since he won MVP. Us as fans, we saw bad stuff in his game because, of course, we always overanalyzing and, we were looking for his mistakes so we can really gauge him. But I'm waiting to see if he correct those errors that people bashed him and talked about. If he watching the threads and stuff like that and people were saying how he got his blinders on, or he didn't pass to the open man. He didn't swing the ball when he was driving. He didn't kick out when he was supposed to. He didn't throw the oop when the man was cutting off the pick and roll. So stuff like that Cam didn't do. I'm looking to see if he correct those mistakes in the preseason. That's what I'm gonna be looking for mostly.
Yeah. I really don't know how much Cam gonna play though. And this is what it's gonna be with Cam. He's used to playing on Villanova. He was like they star. He always had the ball. He was able to do what he was. He didn't have no leash on him. Then in the summer league, he was the best. After Jabari and Tari set out, he was the best player on that summer league squad. So he was able to run the offense. He was able to do what he needed to do to show him shine. is he gonna accept being,
ninth
third,
best
fourth,
man on the
fiddle?
court.
Yeah, without having the ball. Like I said last stream, he's gonna have to do what Kenyon Martin Jr. did. He's gonna have to fill the shoes of Kenyon Martin. He's gonna have to be a screener, a back cutter, a roller, or get out in transition, high flyer. That's what he's gonna, cause he ain't gonna get no plays ran for him. He ain't gonna have the ball in his hands. So that's the adjustment I want to see from Cam.
Because of the fact that it's preseason, he's gonna get to play in his role as if he was starting at a point. They're going to play him as if he's starting. I mean, he might not start, but they're going to run the sets as if he's a starter in the preseason, because that's how they gauge you in the preseason. They're going to put you out there, and let's say he is our third string small forward. At some point, they're going to have their third string team out there on the floor running as if they're the starters. And that's how they're gonna find out, if you making the evolution you're supposed to make in the off season or not. So I think we're gonna get to see a heavy, because I don't remember quite, now I'm drawing a blank, if in the preseason it's like football to where the veterans stop playing closer towards the ends, or is it they don't play close in the beginning? But it's one of the two. Where the veterans gonna play some at the beginning or some at the end of the preseason. Like the first two games, we might see some veterans. In the second two games, we might not see a lot of the veterans, or it might be vice versa. It might be the veterans don't play in the first two games and they play in the second two. You know what I mean? But at some point, we're gonna see more rookies. Go ahead.
If I can remember correctly, like the first two games, the starters only usually play like a quarter. And then because, people are still trying to really make the active roster and everything to see who's going to go and figure out the rotations. The starters usually play like the first quarter. Then we'll see, the backups and the guys that's trying to make the team. But then like the last game of the preseason, usually they play like three quarters. It's like they ramp them up that way. They'll play like one quarter the first two games, maybe the halftime the third game, and then like 3/4 of the game, because they'll be then cut their roster down, and you got to get in game shape, game conditioning, so they let them run a little bit longer up until the first game. So it's kind of like how they do in football, but not exactly, because football, you got like 53 people on the roster, and you got a lot of teams, a lot of it to evaluate, a lot of people to evaluate. So it's kind of it's pretty much almost like the same in football.
Yeah. So in that, you say if they play if the starters play in the first quarter, that means Fred VanVleet and Dylan gonna be out there. So then when you going into the second quarter, you're gonna have a lot of Armin and Jalen playing together, because Jalen gonna pretty much play his regular minutes. You know what I mean? I don't think he getting to sit out like a veteran. And then when you're going into the second half, that's when you're gonna get to see more Cam. In the second part of the second quarter, you're gonna see a lot of Cam, and then going into the first part of the third quarter, you're gonna see a lot of Cam, because he's gonna be probably the backup 2 and the backup 3. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas Dylan not gonna be there, so we'll see. We should see some Cam in the end of the second, and the beginning of the third. We should see some Cam, and that's gonna be a lot of good run for him. Maybe 8 to 10 minutes right there to see what he really can do, and that'll be 2 games and 20 minutes worth of play. We can get a good gauge on him, and that's gonna be good to see. I'm anxious to see how he play. After being around the guys and knowing that he's a professional player, and hearing those comments about after having a good summer league, and people say, Cam this and Cam that and Cam that, and then you hear you go home and then you like, man, Cam was fucking up, man. That nigga wasn't passing the ball, man. Like, man, I thought I did something. I thought I did something out there.
To be honest, I'm ready to see man, because we only got that one game sample.
Facts.
I'm ready to see that defense, that 6'7", that wingspan, that on defense playing the passing lane. I'm ready.
Yeah, that boy got that dog in him. He got that.
And I
dog
was too. That was just the defense. I wasn't even talking about his offense yet.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm go ahead, yeah.
No, I was just gonna say Shangoon too. Shangoon, he might get some starter minutes. He might not play a lot in the preseason, but he gonna dominate the preseason because the top guys not gonna be playing hard. So Shangoon should come out in the preseason and just kill.
I think we also gonna run a little bit different because we're a new system, new team, new teammates. We might see more than we used to without getting so we don't know, but it can't come fast enough.
Yeah. We do still got to remember that these guys are still newly formed and they really gotta have to gel. It might take a month before we see like a high level offense, but as long as I think because our defense will translate. I think our defense is gonna look better than our offense to begin with. But then once everybody figure out what shots everybody want to take, where they need to be set up, what spots, to get the guys the best, maximized position on the court. Then I see maybe like mid-November, early December, we'll see a nucleus of the offense really stepping up and really being able to put up, 115 points a game. But that's like the offense, truthfully, to me, is like a back burner. Because I know offenses, we got guys that's going to be able to do it on offense. I want to see the defense. I want to see, because that's been like the worst part of our rebuild the last 3 years. Our defense, our communication on defense, our defensive rotations, not letting just a highway of people just run to the goal on us. That's what I want to see. I want to see how our defense will look, because I think our defense is going to dictate how far we go.
Space said they were looking like 288 on us last year, man.
Bro, it was an open highway, bro, for real.
No, but that's facts, though, bro. They was. And the thing about it is, like, being around through the James Harden era, you was like, man, James Harden let people go to the goal when they want to. And then it was like, damn, we don't got James Harden no more, and people still going to the goal like they want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got dudes out there who can play defense that's just not. So, it's gonna be good to see. And then, Shangoon supposed to have his little height. How is he protect? Is he? Because I think Frank had did that. We had that whole talk about, what do it really matter if Shangoon grew an inch? And I was saying as far as, the verticality. Being able to, if your vertical is 27 inches and you an inch taller and you jump straight up, you know what I mean? That 1 inch to the ball can mean a lot. You know what I mean? Because like when I was taught basketball, I was taught every play on the ball is a matter of 2 inches. The 2 inches victory, 2 inches loss. You know what I mean? If a dude 2 inches faster than you, he beat you to that ball or whatever. So that 1 inch can mean a lot as far as how good of a rim protector he is. That's gonna be good to see. Armin being 6'7" and long as I'll get out. I think that's gonna make that's gonna be, like, throughout the course of the season, that's going to be the staple of what the Houston Rocket fans really are. And I mean fans in general, because we already see it with the Dallas Cowboys, like Dak having a couple of bad games and people saying put in Trey Lance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as a San Francisco fan, I'm saying y'all tripping. Y'all don't want to put in Trey Lance right now. But I think we're going to have the same kind of dynamic with Fred VanVleet and Armin. Like, if Fred VanVleet have a bad game or it don't look like he's able to compete against, let's say we go up against Sacramento and Swiper just getting off on Fred VanVleet, people gonna start crying, put in Armin, Armin can stop him. Now Armin can't stop him. Armin might can do something, but Armin don't know the offense. He don't know the offense or the defense like Fred VanVleet do. So you know, us as Rockets fans, you know, we got to be a little bit patient. We can't be so antsy to jump to start the rookie. You know what I mean? But I know that's how we, you know, that's how we react to stuff. But you know, to be able to throw out different combinations, you know, like in boxing, you know, if a dude hitting you with the right hook and then the overhand right, you know, you might not be able to dodge him or block him, but you might have to come back with a right hook and a left straight. You know what I mean? To counter punch what he's doing. So, you know, that's kind of where, as a Rocket fan, we're gonna have to look at it and say it might not be the go-to arm, it might just be like, you know, like with Shaq, just give him different looks. Give him different looks. You know, we got a person who getting off on us or somebody who scoring at will. It might not be start arming. It might just be throw different looks at that person. Let Fred VanVleet play out. He gonna be our starter. So there's no point of us crying to start arming over Fred VanVleet.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't gonna even lie to you. If Fred VanVleet get cooked, I'm gonna try to be one of the main ones. Man, put Ahmed Thompson. Put Ahmed Thompson in, man. He's 6'7", he's 6'8". He can just put his hands up. He can stop something, man. I'll probably be one of them guys. So don't follow me on Twitter because I'm gonna be tweeting. I'm gonna be tweeting in real time in my feelings, man. So
hey, my thing is, you know, and I'm with you, bro, because my theory is bigger, faster, stronger in basketball. You get the fastest, biggest person at that position and let them play. That's always been my theory. But I mean, in aspect of how we set up with our team, we got that $140 million guy, whatever he making, or whatever kind of crazy number he making. You know, you got to let that man make his money, and you know, just let Ahmed grow. You don't want to put him under that pressure. And if, like you said, if somebody cooking, look, first quarter jump off, somebody cooking, okay, boom, Ahmed come in as a defender. That's a specialist position right now. That's not a starting position. It's like you a chef, right? Too. You cook too, right?
Oh yeah, I cook.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk kitchen talk to you. So you got your plate line right here, and then you got your main pastas and everything right in front of you, right? Mm-hmm. Now you got your grill person over here. He doing the grills and the steaks. Mm-hmm. Now you got your salad person over here. So let's say you got something that got fajita meat on it, right? But it's going on a salad. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So now you got your specialist, but you don't want to put your steak person over on the grill side to make that. You want to let your steak person cook that fajita meat and then give it to the salad person. You would never put the salad person on the grill, but that grill person can go down there and work the salad. You see what I'm saying? So that's gonna be like the Ahmed thing. Like, okay, you don't really necessarily need him to start necessarily. He can be the specialist. He the salad guy. Mm-hmm. Fred VanVleet is the grill guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He can go. I'm gonna make this fajita. And when it get crucial, I'm gonna pass it down to the salad guy. Now I can go down here and make this salad for Ahmed. I can come off the bench if I need to, but that's not. Ahmed can't come really right now. He can. So Ahmed don't really need to be a starter, is what I'm saying. Make a long story short, Ahmed don't need to be a starter right away. We need to we need to be patient. Let Fred VanVleet start. Don't try to pressure. You know, don't expect for Ahmed to be a starter this year, even if Fred not looking great. At least. Wait till we trade him.
Okay. In your same scenario, what if the grill guy just having a bad day and he burning up all the steaks, or he undercooking medium rare, he giving them rare. You know, he leaving blood all in all the steaks. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he gonna have to go into the back and smoke him a cigarette or something and get his mind right while I let this dude specialist go over there and see what he made of, and maybe I end up getting me a new grill cook.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the person off the pasta line to go cook. I'm not gonna pull the salad guy. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull the person off the pasta line, the person who putting shit rice and shit on shit. I'm not gonna. I might have to get the motherfucking. I mean, not to excuse my language, but the the sous chef to come in and do that. I'm not
gonna get the salad guy. Yeah.
Not gonna get the salad guy right now.
Man, the chat say you making them hungry, bro. The chat talking about you making them hungry, bro.
You know what I mean? So if it get like that bad, then like you say, if we got Brogdon, then Brogdon should be the point guard, or maybe Jalen play some point guard, or, you know what I mean? But I just don't. I mean, of course, like I said, I know how we do it, Rockets, but I'm just talking generally that Armin not going to be the starter this year, no matter what.
No. I don't think
he get traded.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna start. But like I said, if Fred getting cooked, I mean, Armin might have to close a game or something if he's getting cooked. Or I ain't saying just replace him because we paid him too much money. Like you said, we paid him too much money. But if our man looking like if he can be at least a better defender, then he might end up being getting a little bit more time on that grill than expected.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna be like, come down here and work the grill while he on break. Definitely, I'm gonna definitely do it. But hey, let me ask you this, and since we kind of on the topic, let's say, and I think this is what everybody really want to know, if let's say Armin is just showing, hey, I'm like John Wall, Rajon Rondo, Westbrook, right now I could be a starter. And then we start looking and we start saying, okay, who can we trade Fred VanVleet for so that Armin can start? Let's say Armin is showing, hey man, look, I really could be putting up 25 and 9 right now. I could be putting up 25 and 9 right now with 2 steals. He coming in the game, he getting 2 steals off the bench. Right off the back, 2 steals, 2 blocks.
So you saying this? Blocks. Oh, let me get you clear. You saying this year?
I'm saying this year. Let's say
in the near future or next year. Or...
No, I'm saying like this year. Let's say by February, by the All-Star break, let's say Armin is averaging 15, 5, and 2 steals and a block and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Looking like he is a guaranteed superstar if he getting started minutes, and he doing this on 15, 20 minutes, 15, 16 minutes or whatever we had him at. And he looking like, man, we really need to let this guy start now. Who do we trade Fred VanVleet for to fill up what we need that's not going to take space from somebody else that could let Armin start? Or do we just trade Fred VanVleet for a backup point guard? I mean, like, how do you see that working out? I want to hear what KP say about that too.
No, can we see the reality first? I laughed so hard I got booted out the system.
Hey, he always ready to trade somebody. He don't even know. He don't even know if the dude gonna be good or not. He just like, hey.
I understand what he's saying, but man, let's get the preseason first.
True. But I mean, you gotta know first of all, don't Cap. I'm calling Cap. Don't act like I'm the only Houston Rockets fan that's saying this. I'm not the only one saying it. I'm just the only one that's gonna come right out and make it a point right now to say it. Cause I
don't know if we're gonna trade him so soon if our man is balling like that. I mean, everybody want him to ball, but I mean, we could work together. It's a 3-man rotation. We can have a 3 guard out there and burn them up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Even so, we still need that production off the bench. I mean, I would say as long as Fred VanVleet, maybe his scoring not way up, and if he's still setting the table and he's averaging 8 assists, I still think that'll still be good because Jabari's looking better, Jalen's looking better, and Dylan Brooks is doing what he have to do while Fred VanVleet is on the court. Now, if he's out there just jacking shots, missing shots, not facilitating, thinking he's, baby Harden or whoever you want to call him, then maybe we think about, oh man, hold on, maybe this wasn't a good idea. But I still think he'll make it through this at least these 2 years. I think because the cap hit for like we paying that man some money, and
Yeah.
and I think for another team to take him on, especially if he looking that bad, we still gonna have to probably front some of his contract. So I think worst come to worst, we keep him until he's an expiring, and then we'll try to make a move from there. And if we have to, demote him. I don't think Udoka is of the mindset of, oh, just because we paying him and he's a veteran. If he ain't producing, I think Udoka will bench him. You know, I think Udoka will bench him. And if he's getting benched, then, oh man, you next up, bro. Maybe our man even just forces Udoka hand to where it's like, dude, this dude is a major impact over even Fred VanVleet, even if he's doing decent. Because some dudes are just that special. You know, if he come in and he just look like he's just that special, ain't no way you gonna be able to keep him off the court. Right. You know, so I think we stuck with him, you know, but I think Udoka, I don't think he'll hesitate to bench somebody if they're playing bad.
Yeah, nah, don't get me wrong. Like I say, my first call into the show, I think me and you had a back and forth about Fred VanVleet, and I was saying, you know, that's the guy the Rockets should get. So I'm a big proponent of, you know, the skill set that Fred VanVleet brings to the table. I've always been, you know, well, not always, but since the championship year in Toronto, I've been a Fred VanVleet, you know, fan. I like what he do, and I'm probably higher on Fred VanVleet than a lot of people are, you know, for a lot of different reasons. First of all, I didn't know he was 5'11". Then, you know, me and him were saying height, I might ball on that boy in real life. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? So I don't really see him having a bad year to begin with, you know. But I do see it is a possibility where Armand is so spectacular, like. Honestly, like, you know how Chet Holmgren just looked like he could be so dominant in games that it's like, how do you not play him as much as possible? That's the kind of thing what I see with Armand, to where this dude could really probably average 2 blocks a game as a point guard. Like in real life, he probably can average 2 blocks, and that's Olajuwon averaged 2 blocks a game. You know what I mean? So where we at with that? When you got a point guard that can average 2 blocks a game, and Alpha Şengün is, you know, maybe a little bit above average rim defender, and you're like, damn, you know, to really get us over the hump, all we got to do is play Armand. So I mean, if he averaging 1.5, and we feel like, man, he might can get to a little bit over 2, and you start saying, oh man, you know, Fred VanVleet might be holding us back. You know, even though he's playing good, and he's a veteran leader, and he got all these qualities, he might be holding us back from our full potential. And that's, you know, that's why I say it could be that type of thing, which I don't really see it, you know, because Armand is still a rookie, and, you know, that's pie in the sky type mentality to say he come in and he got LeBron James first year type, you know, display on the court. Well, we don't really see to where, like, okay, this dude is displaying something on the court that's really magnifying what he can do if you give him a full clock run. But you know, that's just pie in the sky type thinking. But I know I'm a Rockets fan, so I know how I think. Like, okay, man, if Fred VanVleet was out the way, could Armand really be doing something special right now? Maybe, maybe not. Which sometimes a lesser dose allows you to play hard, allows you to play better. Then you give him 30 minutes, then he might start to mess up more. So I think it's good. Like, I really think we got a good team, better than what, like I said, 43 wins. I think I went up. Did I go up last time, Space? What I went up to?
I think he was at 38 to 42 somewhere around there.
No, I was at 40. I've been 43 consistently. I think I went up last time we talked because KPJ was gone. I don't know if I went up to 45 or 46 since KPJ gone.
Oh yeah,
That's,
Theory
well,
Fletch. Appreciate you for subscribing to the channel, bro.
that's 14,
Then you right there
15.
with 6C Charlie. Then you right there with 6C.
Man, that's 14, 15 above Vegas. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Vegas on crack. Look, I said from the minute we signed Udoka, I said I was gonna give us at least 15 wins, just off Udoka alone. Then we got our draft picks, and then I started looking at look at the progression of our players. Then we went on and we signed Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks. So I'm automatically on 43. Like I said, if we don't get 20 wins more than what we got last year, I might be sick. Okay, so now KPJ gone. Addition by subtraction. I think last time we was on the stream, I think I went up too. I think I went up from 43 to 45 just because KPJ gone.
Yeah. Well, hey, if we get Brogdon, then that'll bump you up a little bit more, shouldn't it? Hold on, let me get to this comment because he's saying Ricky Beaver says I think Holiday will go to the Celtics. He Lakers. Brogdon will be moved with the Celtics move. Holiday already went to the Celtics, bro. Holiday is on the Celtics. He's on the Boston Celtics.
He went for Time Lord.
Yeah, for Time Lord. R.A. says just got in, never been here before. I'm sure y'all touched on it, but how likely do we think Brogdon to the H is? If I gotta put a percentage on it, I'm gonna let y'all can get a percentage too. And if you want to come up, man. This is a chat, call to all the chat, man. Hit the link and y'all can come up and y'all can discuss this with us. So appreciate you, RH, man. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel while you in here. If I gotta put a thing on it, man, I'm probably go about 45, 50%, 60. I'm gonna go 60%. I'm gonna be a little bit more optimistic. I'm gonna go 60%, man. I think our coaches and our front office realized what gap and what hole that KPJ left us, and they gonna do something to try to plug it. What you got, KP?
Well, before I say the percentage, I'm gonna say anything above 45 wins, we real fanatics. But I got the game on in the background, and I ain't never seen Taylor Swift on my screen so much in my life.
Hey, they draining that story here in Kelsey, huh?
Man, but the percentage of getting Brogdon, I mean, what I want, I don't know. I'll take him. It ain't gonna hurt because we are missing somebody.
Man, put a percentage on it, KP. Put a percentage on it, bro.
That I think he's gonna come to our team.
Yeah, that he'll just. Oh yeah, that he'll come here. What likely? How much?
I
how
give
likely?
55%.
55%. That ain't bad. EF, what you got?
I'm 40% on Brogdon coming to the team. I'm hey, look, with the Taylor Swift thing, let me say this. With the Taylor Swift thing, watch how they do it. Because what they're gonna do, they're gonna make her such a distraction that they're able to use that against Kansas City when they need to handicap that team. Watch them. That's what they're doing. They putting her up there to use her as a handicap for that team when they need to make that team lose. Okay, go ahead.
That boy always got a conspiracy going on.
That boy.
He stay with the conspiracy side, bro.
I know how the media work, bro.
Hey, you've been believing in aliens 30 years ago.
Oh man. Hey, Jing, I think his name Jing. He says no to Robert Williams. I would take Robert Williams truthfully because he's a great help side defender, but he stays hurt. You didn't ever give a EF. What you saying about Robert Williams? Yes, no.
Robert Williams? I say yeah to Robert Williams.
Time Lord.
All day, yeah to Robert Williams. All day.
Yeah. I mean, I'd take him, but if he could stay healthy, bro, man, then I give a big man a pass on being healthy because I don't.
They don't have to be healthy for long to make an impact. You understand what I'm saying? If they hurt, like Time Lord been in the league for what, like 4 years? So if he
Yeah.
if he healthy for 4 years, he's gonna make a major impact on our team.
You said
And then
if.
he could be hurt.
You said if.
Yeah. Well, you got Joel Embiid, you got, Arvydas Sabonis, you got a lot of players that was shaky at the beginning and then got healthy in the middle, and then, went out just old. You know what I mean?
You see, Joel Embiid, he's an MVP. Robin Williams really ain't got too much offensive game to even speak of.
True. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Even Arvydas Sabonis, he was a bad passer. He was like Şengün with the ball. He could pass. Like how much is you willing to give up for Robin Williams? That's the case. Nora Carl, my likes ain't up. Hold on, we might just be listening to some music right here. Check my likes, man, because we didn't have like 90, 100 people in here, man. We should at least have 75 likes or something. Hit the like button.
I've been working on my beatbox.
Hit the like button. We gonna let EF Hutton do a beatbox in here. Y'all gonna be listening to the 1980s. Knock them out the box, Rick.
I've been working on that joint.
Yeah, man. Just hit the like button if you come in here and you're enjoying what you like, man. And subscribe to the channel because we do this after every Rockets game. So it's about to start back up, man. Y'all know how it was when we used to do them.
I've been ready for that too.
But the post game live streams be off the chain. So if you don't want to miss it, hit the like button.
Hey, can I say something right quick?
Yeah, what you mean? Can you say something, Charlie? Go ahead.
Hey, I just want to say, tell them EF 6C. I don't want to hear that. 6C. Tell them EF.
6C, man. We in there.
That's right. Me and EF is the best of friends. There you go, EF. You tell them what it is that's going on with all of that. Now, as far as Robin Williams, I would love him for one reason. Şengün gets into foul trouble very easily. And if you turn around and you had Robin Williams over there, he can't score a lot, but he can show, rebound, and block some shots. And that would turn around and give us a opening when Şengün gets to making some of them silly fouls that he's going to make. Because to me, there's only two things that he's poor in, and that is, like I said, getting in foul trouble, and he doesn't shoot all that well, or maybe it's just Silas didn't have him shooting the way that he should. But this should be a breakout year. Me and EF is talking it the right way. Now, the way Portland traded and stuff has kind of got me worried a little bit. I ain't gonna lie about it, because they turned around and got a whole lot of stuff that I would have loved to seen us have. But we can't pass up on Brogdon, and if we can get the other one, man, come on, let's just do it and get what we got to get and just leave the rest of that stuff alone. That's what I was saying, Space. We got all these draft picks. Use them. Quit holding on to them like LeBron is coming here. Something like that. Use them. Get the picks up. Get what you got to get, and let's see what the world we can do this year instead of waiting. We done waited 3 years of sorriness. Now it's time for us to do something. All right, I turn it over to the next people.
All right, I got a quick question. This KP. Robin Williams, is that the comedian or are we talking about the basketball?
Robert Williams. Okay. Time Lord.
Okay,
Robin Williams, unless we gonna go dig him up, man. You know, he passed away, right?
I was just wondering, like, I didn't know if we were talking about the comedian or the basketball player. My bad. Okay, I'm through.
Come on, KP.
Hey,
is your other live stream on, bro? Oh man.
Yes, it is.
Oh man. Hold on. What's up?
So this is where I'm at with the Robin the Robin Williams, goddamn. Nah, Robin Williams. Look, Okay, so here's the thing. Now, I'm finna burn you with this right here, Ghost, man.
You gonna burn me,
You know what I'm
bro? You
saying?
gonna burn me?
Yeah, man. I mean, pause. I'm gonna pause, but I'm gonna burn you with this one, man.
Don't burn me,
You know what I
bro.
mean? We go back like 4 flats, man. You know what I'm saying? I got your back like a chiropractor and all that. Look,
Already.
I would give up. I don't know how I feel about giving up Jayshawn Tate for Malcolm Brogdon, even though I think his fit with Amen would be better, than anybody else that we really could picture right now, rather than waiting and trying to get somebody later. But I would jump at the chance to give up Jayshawn Tate for Robert Williams. Like I would, you know what I mean?
Man,
I
I
would
give
pass
up
up
Tate
Jayshawn
for a bag of chips right now, bro. Don't get me started.
for the Funyuns?
For
For the Funyuns with all the O's in it?
Man, not even. I'll give him for some Cool Ranch Doritos. Some Cool Ranch.
Oh man.
Nah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
No, that's all I was saying.
Cool Ranch for what? Tate?
Some Cool Ranch,
Yeah.
some Cool Ranch Doritos, man. You know those always be in the bottom of the bag last, but I'll give them.
I don't think he gonna play the same way up under Ime. And we get, but that's just.
Man,
I
take gonna be a factor under Ime.
I'll take some a brisk lemonade iced tea with that Cool Ranch. Not too much, man. Not too much. I ain't giving them up too, man. But Tate. I mean, y'all know how I feel about Tate, man. He just redundant on his team to me. And if we move him, and then we can give Tari a whole lot more minutes, bro. And we seen the impact Tari get, and we seen Tari. If Tari can get 25 minutes a night, man, Tari might be on a defensive player of the All NBA team or something, bro. Like defensively. Like we got some. I think we got a jewel in Tari Eason on the bench, man. He can rebound. We don't have to call plays for him. I think you got a little echo. Yeah. Like Tari needs to be on the court. Bottom line, Tari needs to be on the court, bro. And if we move Tate, then that's just easier way. He ain't mucking up the rotation. Always 100. Hold on, man. He talking about Harden. No, I don't want Harden back. No, I don't. I know KP. You don't want him back, do you?
No, sir.
EF, I know EF was kind of thinking about it at one point in time. Do you want Harden back?
Hey, Harden gonna come off the bench, and he cool.
Harden ain't coming off the bench, bro.
I would have Harden off the bench at shooting guard than Malcolm Brogdon, for sure.
I would too, of course. But
he gonna fall in line and play everybody ball.
No.
I mean, Paul.
Pause.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Everybody balls, y'all. Pause.
Team ball, my bad.
Oh, come on, watch what you say around here. Bro. Sean Caleb, man, if you want to come up, man, go ahead and hit the link, man. Come on. I see you said stop the cap. I see you said stop the cap in the chat. In the chat.
No, I mean, listen. Look. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm for bringing Harden back just so he can finish out his career as a Rocket. That's because I'm a loyal Rockets fan. I want to see our historically great players finish with this jersey on. I hated how they did Olajuwon. I hate they even traded Olajuwon just for the money's sake. But Olajuwon wanted his bread, so I get it. But I would like to see Harden come back just so he can finish out his career as a Rocket. Now, here's the thing.
Hold on. Let's make that distinguish in between James Harden and Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem Olajuwon went back-to-back championships with us. He put us on the map. He also played hell of a defense. He put us on the map. He was like one of the greatest big men ever to play. Harden, he could come back on a 1-day contract and put the jersey on, and we can retire. And then I don't want him playing not dribbling no basketball for us. No, not no more. Nah, I don't. Unless we can, like Jordy say, he said unless we can get him for peanuts. But even is the peanuts is gonna be worth it? I mean, we see the dude right now calling out Daryl Morey. He want a bag still. I think Daryl Morey probably told him, "Hey, you take this little cut up front. We'll catch you on the back end." The dude still want to get paid, and I don't. We're not, bro. That's like an abusive boyfriend. You know, going back. Girlfriend going back to an abusive boyfriend. Like, he done put us through so much heartache and pain. Yeah, when the times was good, they was good. But once you get over it and you heal that wound, bro, you don't want to reopen that wound and be subject to the same thing that he put you through earlier in the relationship. I don't want Harden back near this team. I still like Harden as far as a person. He can come back. He still reps the H. He part owner of the Dynamo. He throws up the H here and there. You know, he still got love for the city. He's still, sponsoring strip clubs and putting girls through college and stuff. But as far as him dribbling the basketball, nah, I just don't want him. I don't want him. I think that ship has sailed, and I think he'll just sink our whole thing that we got going on, bro. We got guys that's gonna buy.
Okay, let me try to sell you on this.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm stiff on that one. I don't know if you're gonna be able to sell me on that one. But go ahead. I'm intrigued though.
Okay, so Harden and Ime are familiar with each other from in Brooklyn.
Ime didn't want him.
I know, but just check me out. No. Ime probably didn't feel like he wanted him as a starter, or probably didn't feel like, hey, I want him over Van Vliet. For that price that he was wanting. So let's say Ime and Harden sit down and he say, look, we're going to start Jalen. Armin's going to come in and be our point guard. We don't want you as a point guard. We want you as a shooting guard. We want to bring back shooting guard James Harden, not the Mike D'Antoni Harden. You'll never be that again. But you making $36 million a year. You making less, than some of the players on our team. You're not the star on this team no more. But we would love to have you come in off the bench and be our spark off the bench, and you will get up as many shots as you need on that second unit, and you could be the James Harden of old, shooting the ball when Armin pass it to you. And Harden say, you know what? I just want to finish out my career in Houston.
You know what?
I hear you, but I don't think he'll do that. Go ahead, Charlie.
I just want to say this. Didn't we learn enough from Kevin Porter Jr.? Didn't we learn enough? Why is we going to go back and get his cousin, the one that's going to do just as stupid as he did? Even with, like you saying, EFs, if we told him that, and he'll say, yeah, I'm going to do it right, and then turn around and do something completely crazy. No, I'm with Space. Let him stay over there. He was a great player. I loved him when he was here. Didn't like what he did, but it's time to move on. There's no need to go back and get another Kevin Porter Jr. on the team again. That's crazy. No, please don't do that. Please don't. I'll be out there with a sign picking and saying, get his ass off the team. Excuse my French.
All due respect, Mr. Charlie, man, and I love you, man. But we can't compare Kevin Porter Jr. to James Harden, man. We just can't do it. I can't let you get away with that one, man. You too smart of a basketball player, man. I understand you probably saying about the attitude and the off the court stuff, but Harden had no problems as far as attitude. He didn't have no attitude. He wouldn't say nothing. If anything, he was not saying enough other than just to Daryl Morey. To Daryl Morey. He would say something to Daryl Morey, and that was it.
When?
Harden?
When are you talking about? When he was here or when he in Philly?
You never seen James Harden catch an attitude.
Oh hell no! Yeah, I'm gonna have to call you out on that. James Harden used to pout. That dude used to pout. You don't remember him and Chris? He didn't even like playing with Chris Paul, bro. And Chris Paul,
That's
one
true.
of the
That's true.
most
That's
friendliest
true.
guy, one of the most guys that's gonna just get the ball up. He ain't gonna ball hog. He's a facilitator. Harden wouldn't even cross half court half the time because Chris Paul got the ball, and then we'll be running 4-on-5 because this dude is backed up by
That's
the
true.
logo in the middle of the court with his hands on his hip because he wants the ball. Powder.
That's true. That's true.
Look,
That's true. I give you
EF
that.
with all his scenarios. Look, 6C Charlie and EF were just twin brothers, and now
they
Hey,
he didn't rub Charlie wrong, didn't he, KP?
yes sir, yes sir.
Yeah, because it's like I say, you guys got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Even with all of that, Harden, everywhere he went, it was a problem, just like Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. is not the superstar that Harden is, but he's just as much of a hardhead, and him and Harden the same way. You get him on this team, everybody going to the strip club, everybody going to Vegas during the playoffs, everybody going to be doing the same stupid stuff that he's doing. And then it won't be 2 years before we back at it again. Sorriest team around. Everybody laughing at us. No, let number 13 go ahead on and retire. Wherever he at, have fun.
Facts, Charlie. We got our girl Charlize in there. Hold on, we got Charlize in there. Charlize.
Oh shit,
What's
Charlize
good,
finna burn me.
Charlize?
I know she finna
Get on them,
touch me,
Charlize.
Paul.
Get on them, Charlize. I know you coming with it.
Hey y'all, so I just woke up from a nap.
You sound like it. You
here.
sound like it.
I was like, oh snap, like but before I seen this, I totally thought, like when I just opened up my phone, I had saw that the Blazers was gonna keep Robert Williams, which totally pissed me off because I thought I would have wanted Robert Williams, but that's no here or there. But I'm down with the Bogdanovich. What's his name? Brogdon.
Brogdon,
yeah. Yeah. I was like, ooh. So why don't we go get him?
Yeah, that's pretty much what the theme of the stream is about. Malcolm Brogdon. And we we missing out on KPJ, backup point guard, off ball shooter that can run the system even when Fred VanVleet sits. I think he'll be almost like not a perfect fit, but he'll fit right in, and he'll fill up a hole that we need.
But my question is, how come they're not doing anything? Like, are they just quiet just cause, or is it like, are we literally just doing this? You know, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt and be like, okay, well maybe they're trying and nothing is happening because nobody likes us.
Stone is a bad GM. Stone's just a bad GM. If you ask me, but that's just my personal opinion.
And then it's like, okay, but even with Stone, like, what about Ime? Like, how come he's not saying anything? Like, why is everything so quiet? You know, like if they in charge, if they letting you be in charge, then like I would press the issue. Like, hey, we need to get it somebody else. Like, this is not working, because the Blazers got really good. Like, they did really excellent. Like, they were like really smart. They weren't playing no games. They held on to what they had to hold on to until they felt like the deal was good. And unfortunately, we didn't do that with James Harden. We just let him go wherever he wanted to go, which is stupid.
Bad GM.
Because he's an idiot. But I don't want James Harden back, bro. Like, in all honesty, let sleeping dogs die. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
He's terrible. Like, he's doing stuff that doesn't make sense. Did you hear about when he was at a party and everybody like held up signs saying that Daryl Morey is a liar?
No. I didn't hear
there
about
was a
that.
party and like everybody was holding up signs saying that Daryl Morey was a liar. Like, bro, it's just extra. Like, it's just like, okay, dude, come on. Like, let it go. Okay, you mad. I understand that. But, like, I feel like he's getting karma, though, because the Rockets did a lot for him. Just like they just did with Kevin Porter Jr. They did a lot for him, and you just did us dirty. And Loki tried to do us dirty again and suck up all of our money just to get you so you could just do what you want to do. Like, nah. But, and then Josh Christopher got waived.
Yeah, I seen that. Don't tell me you want Josh Christopher back.
No, I mean, I had considered it due to the fact of, like, you know, I'm in panic mode.
Ain't nobody hopping around. Ain't nobody hopping
Hey,
around.
you don't
So
want
it's,
to. We don't need no more of them videos running around here.
I forgot about that, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot about that, guys. I forgot. You know, but I was just
I
like, you
mean,
know.
he was balling during the Rico Hines run, but
he was balling all right.
Man, that's that don't even matter. Boys ain't even playing real defense in them runs, man. Like, nah, I don't want Josh Christopher back. I think the Josh Christopher pick, the Usman Garuba pick, and even the Tata pick are picks that probably should have never got made in the first place. We probably should have traded those picks, late first rounders, and got a Malcolm Brogdon or somebody like that back then that's gonna stabilize, and we wouldn't have to be so trash for those few years. At least our other guys will be able to learn from them. We didn't have no veteran locker room presence besides Eric Gordon, who looks like he just walking dead half the time. He don't even smile. He just do the little what happened face, and we seen our young guys about to fight, and this dude looking like, what you want me to do?
Yeah, if you was like,
Oh, what
it's like
happened, face?
what you call it? At first, like I thought PJ Tucker was being so extra, but like PJ Tucker had mentioned it that like, bro, don't say nothing. So maybe that's just his demeanor. Like, you know, how there's just some people that's like hella chill. Like they just, if it's not bothering me, you know. I know because my husband is like that. Like if it's not bothering him, if you're not hitting him, if you're not saying anything that purposely bothers him, he don't care.
Yeah.
He like, and I'm the total opposite. Let somebody say something, it's on and popping. But you know what I'm saying? But like, not everybody is like that, you know. And maybe he just was like, and then until he was like, I'm done anyway. Like I'm ready to go.
He had gave up. He had gave up on this team. You remember when he said, "There's no improvement. There's no improvement."
Yeah, just you know. Well, this was like, you know, didn't, and I used to love me some Eric Gordon, y'all. That was the boo. Now he fired.
Sean Caleb. What's up, Sean?
What's going on, bro?
What's
going
happening
on,
with you, man? How you feeling about this whole Michael Brogdon or James Harden coming back or whatever? We done went through a whole list of things. You have your choice.
We gotta chill. We gotta chill on James, bro. Let James be like what's the name said? Let sleeping dogs die, bro.
Yeah.
He over with. He over the hill. He over the hill with his skills. He injury prone now. He gonna want too much money. He gonna try to come in here and try to play his brand of basketball, which don't play into nothing that Ime trying to do. Nothing that we went and got all these pieces for defense, and we come at him. He gonna throw a wrench and everything. And let's let that go. He over with, bro. He can be out the league for all I care. He can be out the league, bro.
You trying to send him to the Guangdong Sharks
Man,
or something?
He would love it, bro. That would be paradise for him. All the massage parlors, he would love it. He would love it in China, man.
You got a point.
Come on, bro. Like for real, he would love it there, bro. As far as Brogdon, I think Brogdon would be a good move, man. But I don't know what he looked like on defense, but he really would just be here to be that sharpshooter we was talking about last time he was on. Mm-hmm. That we just need a sharpshooter, man. So if he can come out and just be that, because he shot 44 last year, bro, which is nuts. Yeah. So if he come out and do that, man, I mean, yeah. And I think I think his contract was only like 18, 19 million.
He getting 2 for 45.
2 for 45.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is that?
22, that's right at 22 and a half, something like that.
Okay, so we still would have to give some more up. So we give the 15, 16 with KPJ, and then probably Tate would have to go in there. Yeah, that's perfect, bro. I say roll it out. At least send it in, man. Send it in, see what they're talking about. But outside of that, I'm just excited for media day tomorrow, bro. Media day, I can't wait, dog.
You going down now?
Man, what time does it start, bro? Because I want to go in there and sneak in. Because I'm a photographer.
Oh, you going to
sneak in there and be.
Hold on. Now, we want you here with us, Sean Caleb, during the season.
Hey,
bro.
man. I got to get in. I want to be a photographer for the Houston Rockets, bro. That's like a dream job. I do that for free.
Already.
That John don't cost him like $5. Yeah, it don't cost him like $5 or something.
I thought that was on the 8th. I didn't think that's tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
Yeah.
I thought it was today.
Nah, I thought it was Monday.
Nah, it started on Monday. Yeah, it started on Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
So I'm confused. So what's I got this email about this liftoff party or something on Sunday.
Oh, the liftoff party. That's next. I think was that today?
That's Sunday.
That was either today or it's either going to be next Sunday.
Today.
No, it's Sunday.
No. Today is Sunday.
Yeah, it might have been today.
Next Sunday. It's on
Next
the
Sunday.
8th.
Okay, next Sunday. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So this week is just like media day tomorrow, and then they're gonna be in Lake Charles the rest of the week.
So the public can go to media day.
That's what they saying. I didn't know. I was gonna sneak up in there, keep my $5.
Hold on, bro. How's you gonna sneak in there, bro?
This is my plan. This is my plan because I'm a photographer, so I'm gonna come in there and just have my camera and be like, I'm with media. I'm with the press.
So they ain't gonna say you need a press badge or nothing like that.
Hey, and then I'm gonna say, hey, Carl said I was good. Carl, you know Carl? You don't know Carl?
Oh, so you just got a name drop like that? I'm gonna do that.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna go up there with my camera too. Then
Carl said to be here at 8:30. Here I am. I mean, let me just go through. But that's what I'm looking forward to, man. But my question would be, what's like the news the best news y'all want to hear out of Ime tomorrow, as far as our current roster? I would say, hey, we running 25-30% of the plays through Şengün will be like something. Probably won't say like a percentage, but like something like that, where we get like an idea what the offense gonna look like, almost like locked in. Like Şengün is gonna have that ball in his hands a certain amount of times. Like what's something y'all looking for, like media wise tomorrow?
Really, I kind of take these media things as far as them talking like kind of with a grain of salt, because I know they probably have a plan, but once you get into the war and the real bullets start flying, sometimes that plan just go out the window. You know, I really be focused on what they say after the games, like after we won or after we lost, like post game interviews. That's when my ears be perky, because that tells you how they answer the questions. Is it that they're a good coach or not? Can they adjust? Can they do, what was they thinking when they was processing the game? Was I'm thinking the same thing? Or they seeing what I'm seeing? Or they not seeing what I'm seeing? So I kind of do that. I kind of give that more credit. But these type of interviews and whatever kind of be like running the mill. Yeah, we're going to come out hard. We're going to compete. The best player is gonna be on the court. I can kind of already see the script for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
But just to be sure, just to say, I would be excited for him to say, like our rookie's gonna be able to get some playing time. That's what I'd be excited to see. Go ahead,
tell you right off the bat, the thing that would that would make me excited if Ime said, hey, this team, is close to or a couple steps away or equal to the Boston Celtics team that he coached. If he said something like that, like, hey, how Dylan said that this team is comparable to the Memphis Grizzlies. If Ime said, hey, this team ain't much worse, this team is very close to the Boston Celtics team I had. That would be something that I would like to hear.
That would be nice. That would be nice. We just said, like, I feel like this is the Boston Celtics. Maybe I got to the Boston Celtics a year or two early. Like, I feel like that's what this is. Because that's right. Kind of like on par. I feel like
something like that.
Right.
Something like that.
Shalise, you got anything? KP?
I don't know. Nah, I don't know. I'm just ready to hear something. I'm upset that everything is just quiet. So I'm just open to hear whatever. Like,
as long as we ain't got no controversy, it's cool with you, huh, Shalise?
Yeah, but I know there's gonna be some questions about Kevin Porter Jr., which is like,
all he gonna do is say pass. We can't comment on that. It's investigation.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole bunch of that. Hey, I can only worry about who's here and da. That's the best way to handle it.
He's not in our building right now, so I'm worried about the guys that's on the team. That's what he's gonna say. Yeah, right. Like that. KP.
What if he be like, man, hey, we the most controversial team in the league, bro.
Because he's like brutally honest. Like, that's the thing. Like, he's like really honest. Like, some of the stuff he says is like, it's like underlying sarcasm, but like I don't think people can pick up on it. Like,
yeah, that tongue-in-cheek type stuff.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, I've never not made the playoffs. So, like, he didn't just come out and be like, oh, we making the playoffs. He was just like, I've never not made the playoffs. That's a sarcastic way of saying, like, I'm making the playoffs. Like, whether y'all want to.
That's the great popular channel, man.
Yeah, like he's underlying sarcastic. So I'm just, I'm just waiting.
Facts. With that being said, we gotta take a minute to highlight our sponsor, Burger King.
Oh shit.
Nah,
Really?
I'm tripping. I'm just lying.
Oh.
I got
I think y'all
y'all.
done stepped up, boy.
I got y'all. Nah. I wish, bro. I wish. Yeah, man. Last call for the chat, man. If you want to come up and give your take out, go ahead and hit that link right there. Come up and chop it up
Anybody
with us.
but Kurt.
Kurt, what just think at? What just think, man? Just think, man. I know he was in here earlier. Maybe he's at work or something. He usually hop in there with us. KP called that boy Silas Jr. Yeah, but
I gotta let go.
what y'all wanna? I mean, last call. Y'all got anything that we haven't touched on? Y'all want to get off your chest? Let it rip.
Hey,
Which games we going to?
What game am I going to?
Say which one we all going to. We all need to at least get like 10 of us.
I'm going to
Just link up.
I'm going to the October 29th. I will be there for the home opener against the Golden State Warriors. Frank
Go
trying to
State.
be there too as well. Charlie said he's coming. I don't know if Shalice said she's going yet, but
Oh well, if Charlie going, then Shalise going. Charlie can't go nowhere without me.
oh well, then that's that. There you go. EF, I don't think you ain't down here right now, EF, in this area, right?
Yeah, I'm down here, man. I don't know if I'm gonna sneak up in there or not. If I gotta work, I ain't gonna tell. I might sneak up in there.
What's up with
Hey,
y'all
just ask
boys in
Carl,
this
bro.
sneaking, man? And how is y'all
Ask
sneaking
Carl,
in these Toyota Center, man? Do they got a secret sneak door around the corner that I don't know
I'm gonna
about?
find out tomorrow. I'm gonna let y'all know tomorrow.
Well, me and Clutch, we go back. You know what I mean? So, I ain't gonna tell y'all, about all that. But me and Clutch the Bear, you know what I mean? We go all the way back, man.
Pause. That is all right.
Pause that, man. Pause that whole joint. But hey, look. Check this out. This how I see it. This is what I wanted to talk about. I don't know, because last time we was on the stream, you said you were going to talk about it. And I got to talk about this, bro.
What, the Gilbert Arenas thing?
Yeah, man, I ain't clout chasing, bro. I ain't clout chasing.
Nah, I know. I just didn't. I kind of think that wouldn't. It ain't even. We all know he's just hating. That's all. We all know he's hating on that.
But look, I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna talk about him. What I want to talk about is the fact that a basketball mind, a basketball savant, said nobody want to do the Olajuwon skyhook.
Oh.
Okay. Look, this is what pissed me off about the shit.
Hold on, the Olajuwon skyhook. Hold on, what you mean, Olajuwon skyhook? What you mean?
That's what he
Thank
said.
you. That's
what
what he said.
Yeah.
He said nobody want to do the Olajuwon skyhook, bro. My blood is boiling, bro.
That's
You
what
never
Gilbert
seen this
Arenas
man about
said?
He said that.
Listen, fam.
That's what
And he
Arenas said.
did, and he jumped in the air, and he did a medium height skyhook from his right hand. It wasn't even. It was like an old man skyhook, throw it around the top. I'm like, okay, look.
Trying to be funny.
Nah, man,
Right.
he didn't
Trying
say
to be
that.
Nah, he's capping, bro. For real.
He had to be, trolling or
No,
something, bro. He
he
couldn't
was
be
serious.
serious.
And then everybody talked about it, and everybody said, Stephen A. came out and he was like, hey, Olajuwon trained Carmelo, trained LeBron, trained Kobe, and trained this one and trained that one. Said everything.
But he
Talked
ain't
about
do
the
no
Dream
skyhook.
Don't forget, he was talking about how much it costs. Also, he was talking
He,
about.
he was talking about the 50,000.
Yeah, he
talking about
watching
the
that man
50,000.
pockets and stuff, man. Come on.
Right.
And that really ain't
This
even
is
no
what got
bread.
me.
Like for Giannis, bro. For anybody who really checking for the moves, that ain't no money, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, Shangoon paid it. You know what I mean?
that might be a
Shangoon
little
shouldn't
bread.
have
That
to
might be a
pay it.
little
Hold on,
bread.
Shangoon shouldn't have to
He shouldn't have to
pay
pay
it.
that, yeah.
He's on the
He shouldn't have
Rockets.
to pay that.
That should be free. He's in the building. Like,
True.
Yeah, no, he probably paid for it because Elijah want about his bread. But this is what I want to get to. Everybody who studied basketball knows. I mean, I would imagine that Olajuwon went to a jump hook in the paint at least 5 or 6 times at the beginning of every fucking game or quarter until they stopped it. He never had a sky hook, bro. He had a jump hook where he would go to every single time. Right hook, right hook, right hook. If you stop that with a post up on the left side, left hook until you stop that, and then he would go into his bag and cook you the rest of the game as soon as you stop that jump hook. And I'm like, Gilbert Arenas said sky hook, bro. He made me so mad, bro. I'm not even gonna tell you. The dream shake, like
had a sky hook, right?
That was Kareem. Kareem was a sky hook.
Kareem.
Bro, is that what you? Are you worried about the semantics? You worried about the wordplay he used? You mad that?
I'm worried about the fact that he totally disrespected this man's game.
Man, he's a
he
hater.
Totally disrespected Olajuwon's game, and it's like you a basketball savant. You supposed to know better. You know what I mean? You know that this dude. You know that his move was the dream shake. First of all, you know his move was the dream shake, and then if you're gonna talk about hook shots and you're gonna talk about nobody uses that anymore, let's talk about the fact that Nikola Jokic does the jump hook right now, and then Gilbert Arenas just said 4 podcasts ago that nobody can stop Nikola Jokic in the paint. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you double talking yourself, but then you trying to, because what's really making me mad is this. When they talk about the best big man in the league, they leave Olajuwon out. And it upsets me so much. Because you can't go, Shaq didn't, right, but you can't just say Nikola Jokic is the best big man ever.
But they do that because, like Charlie always say, the hate for the Rockets is real. So that's what that is. Like,
yeah, it's weird. Like,
they always got something.
The city. It's something use in the city. Well,
And that's how I was telling Charlie earlier, like, about the trade thing, because he was upset. He's like, oh, everybody's doing this and that. Like, but it's like, we're blessed to receive what we even got. You know what I'm saying? Due to, like, the things that Kevin Porter Jr. was doing in the background that I knew he was doing craziness, but I didn't know it was that crazy. You know, like, stuff he was doing, the fact that we even received Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks and those that we did receive is like a blessing because, you know, all the stuff that goes on and what they hear and all that, like, most people wouldn't even come over here. So if we don't get anything for Kevin Porter Jr. or anything like that, like, I'm not surprised because I feel like they don't want us to have anything in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, they'll give it to anybody else but us.
That's true.
Yeah, but
That's
keeping
true.
it all the way above, Hakeem, he's the most disrespected legend anyway. Truthfully, when you bring up, we went back to back, Jordan retired. You know, it's always some type of caveat when you talk. Tim Duncan's better than the Dream. He's got 5 championships. Hakeem only got 2 because Jordan retired.
They're not even in the same position,
bro. This is dumb, bro. Like, this dude, bro. He's the best defensive player ever. He's the best defensive player ever. The defensive MVP is named after this dude now.
Exactly.
And he had one of the most unstoppable moves ever. Had the best footwork as a big man or as anybody in the game ever. And everybody want to overlook this man and be like, oh, no, he couldn't do this. He wouldn't be able to do that. What couldn't he do? I don't know what this man couldn't do on the basketball court. He almost had, like, no weaknesses, bro.
In the interview, Jordan said it himself. He is so happy the Rockets couldn't get past the Supersonics because they had no answer for the big man.
No.
We went 11-1 against Chicago when they won the 6 championships.
Yeah.
They couldn't mess with us. So if he would have stayed those 2 years, we would have mollywopped the Chicago Bulls. Because Jordan said it himself. They had no answer for the big man.
Fact.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all helping me digress, man, because I was getting worked up over here on that, but nah.
That's why I didn't even want to get it. That's why I didn't even feel like giving that any airtime, bro. Because if anybody got 2 cents, you know, can rub two brain cells together, you know this dude was just hating on our man, bro. He was just hating, bro. That's the bottom line. He was hating.
Yeah.
He dumb. He bringing guns into the thing. Man, don't let me even. That's why I ain't even want to have to get on it. I didn't even feel like it warranted its own segment on even on a 2-minute podcast, if the podcast was 2 minutes, 10 seconds, it shouldn't even been talked about. Because that man was
as soon as
just.
he brought it up, I stopped watching. As soon as he brought it up and did that little funny sky shot, I just turned it off. I'm like, oh, he tripping.
But like y'all say, man, Dream was one of the few players who had a quadruple double, especially
He had like
60
4 of them or
steals,
5 of them.
Yeah.
He the only one that got multiple of them.
assists and steals for a big man. I went directly into everybody who talked about it. I went directly into their comments and put Google Olajuwon and Jordan footwork comparisons in YouTube. So anybody who ain't never seen that video, just go Google that and just look at the fact that Olajuwon was doing every single move that Jordan did, but probably 5 or 6 times better. Easy. Everything that Jordan did, Olajuwon did, except for fly from everywhere. But Olajuwon had crazy bounce. Crazy bounce.
That's why.
And he had crazy. Man, listen, that dude did all the fake moves, all the 1-2 crossovers, every single move that Jordan did, footwork wise. Olajuwon was doing it, and his looked way better. But
and he a big man,
like y'all said. And he a big man, 6'10", 6'11". And every year, hey, it's funny how Olajuwon would be 6'10", he would be 6'11", then he would be 7 foot sometimes.
Yeah.
Look, I tell you why I'm mad. I'm mad that during the second championship, the game kept getting interrupted for the OJ chase. I'm mad about that.
Yeah, you still remember that?
That was the first one.
The game, y'all tripping, man. I want to watch the game.
That was the first one against the New York Knicks. That was the first championship. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that too.
But the Supersonics had to foul Olajuwon play. They were the only team that could almost be in the zone, and just soon as Olajuwon catch the ball, everybody fouled him at the same time. I used to hate that, man. But basically a hacker fouled a hacker Olajuwon play. But get back on topic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I think we spent too much time on that because the dude just a hater, bro. If anything you have to say about Gilbert Arenas, he's a hater. We seen him hate on multiple people. Like, he think just because he can sit up there with a little podcast and he can just say what he wants. He doing it for clickbait, bro. That's all. He's a clout chasing whore, if you want to put it like that. That's what he is.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I else with Gil, man. He'll keep it real, man.
No, he don't.
Hello. Come on,
for real?
Nah.
I else with it, man. I else with Gil. He keep it real, especially when he had Pat Beverly on there. We ain't gonna get into all that. But anyway, we can chop it up about that.
Bro, the dude literally, I mean, he was he was like KPJ as a player. He hit 50 points one time.
He was the man. He was the man now. Come on.
Man, he was alright. He was alright. He ain't. I put it like this. He ain't that good to be talking down on a legend. He wasn't never that good. So he need to chill, pump his brakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, humble himself.
He knew what to say.
Clickbait. That's all it was. It was just clickbait, bro. He know. Bro, most of the time, if you want to get a reaction, say something about a Houston Rockets player, and they know they going to get all the reactions and interactions in the world from the Rockets fan base, because we ride or die with our people like that, especially Olajuwon. Bro, we ain't finna let nobody slander Olajuwon and get away with it. And he know what he doing.
You know what I mean? Yeah, right. And Dream was doing that shit, wasn't even eating. still balling on these boys.
Doing Ramadan, he ain't eating, still going out there killing people.
That must be the Ramadan, he ain't eat the peanuts.
Man, it's been so many balls and peanut jokes tonight.
Hello, we gotta pause on that.
Pause, man. Eat the peanuts.
Hey, fun fact about H-Town, 85% of the NBA owns at least one house resident in the city. Can't say that about any other city.
Bro, you didn't see they did like a poll, like I think it was last year sometime, and the number one fan base on Twitter and the most talked about people was the Rockets, bro. Like, we always get engagement, bro. For real, it don't matter what it is. Like, we always a topic of discussion for haters. even if because we always got to defend ourselves against haters, bro. Like we always in somebody's mouth, bro. So y'all know how it is. I'm speaking to the choir, preaching to the choir. Y'all know.
I'm watching NBA jump every day to see how much talk they talk about us. We ain't getting none yet, but I'm ready for the season to start to see them slowly put us in a segment or two because we're gonna be there.
Man,
like
Kenny Smith gonna say something with his bald head ass. He always hating on us too. I don't know why he hating because we didn't hire him as a coach with his 2 left legs. Don't make me get on these boys out here, man, because I go off, man. I go off, and I don't like being like that. I don't really like being like that. But these boys, they be talking down talking reckless.
I'm just watching the shows to see how much love we getting. Like we ain't getting no coverage right now, only for negative stuff. But I'm ready to see that switch up during the season, though.
Yeah, we gonna.
Because I'm expecting a couple of streaks.
Streaks. Oh yeah, we gonna make them talk about us, bro. We gonna make them talk about us. Final thing before we get out of here, man. What y'all gotta say? Anybody? No.
I had something to say, but I forgot what it was. It slipped my head. It came in
come on. You still waking up. That's your problem. You still waking up. You ain't fully awake yet.
I just go out like this right here, man. After thinking about the Malcolm Brogdon thing, I feel like it could be a fit, but I don't feel like it's the play. You know what I mean? So I feel like, it could fit with our team because of the fact that they had that veteran that is a sniper that can kick and shoot or create off the bounce to come in with Armin on the second unit. That's a good fit for us. And maybe we do need to have somebody, with a little bit more, salary cap that we can probably move later. And if somebody's going to take KPJ and, somebody and give us somebody, which I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think we'd have to give up Tate and maybe Londale or Tate to somebody else, or have to sign somebody and then, ship them to get Brogdon, which that's what I was going to ask y'all about, is how would we even get him to begin with if he's making 27 million? How would
we moving Tate.
Right, we would have to move Tate and somebody else.
Yeah, KPJ. Because if they void the contract, that's more money open up for us. You know what I'm saying? If we have to, we'll do cash considerations or something for them. We'll get them here if we really wanted them. If there's a will, there's a way.
I just don't, honestly, I keep trying the same thing. I don't think we're going to get rid of Kevin Porter Jr. One, because they don't like us in the first place. So for them to be able to just clank the finger and you guys, you guys are stuck with an idiot. I feel like they're doing that. I feel like I just feel that in my soul. They're not about to give us nothing. We're going to be stuck with bro. And, until we can relinquish him, waive him or whatever you want to call it on our own. Because I don't see anybody raising their hand for him. And they're gonna try to rip us dry.
One thing I'm counting on the commissioner's just gonna void out his contract. That's what I'm counting on. And then they'll give us
I'm hoping that happens, but how come it ain't happened yet?
They still going through their due diligence and collecting information from the instigation and doing their thing, but they better do it before the season starts.
You gotta collect, he did this, and then he's done all these other things that's coming out. Ain't that enough?
Due process.
Yeah, it's a due process. We do live in America. We're not in a country. We're not in a third world country where they just do whatever they want to. You know what I'm saying? So it's due process. It's really just a song and dance. I guess the league want to be extra sure before they hand down a penalty or something. I don't know, but I do agree with you that they do need to go ahead and do something about it so this can stop hanging over our head. We can get over this and we can just move on. Whatever they make, decision they make, we can live with it, bite the bullet, and move
I don't think
on.
that we're gonna. I don't think anybody we're gonna be able to trade for him though. I mainly think it's because of the PR. I don't think that we're gonna be able to just hand him to somebody else and it just be all gravy. Nah, they don't love us like that. Unfortunately, if it was anybody else, any other team, they'll do it. When it comes to the Rockets, we don't want that.
Aren't the Rockets hand tied until the NBA?
Yeah, until the investigation over with. That's why I'm saying that the commissioner got to do something. They got to hurry up and get this thing solved. They got to do whatever they gonna do so they can get this thing solved, so we can move on and we can fill that gap like ASAP.
Yeah, I'll take him. I'll take Brogdon. Or, 6C would take Buddy Hill. Who would you take? Who would you rather prefer, or who do you think fits better with the team?
Brogdon.
Brogdon.
Shalise, what you laughing at? Brogdon or Buddy? You want Buddy, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll take either one, but I mean, I don't know. Like, sometimes I'll be feeling Charlie like not realistic sometimes because he be just on a rant. Like, every time somebody gets up, oh, we could have got that. And I'm looking at him like, you know damn well you wasn't talking about that person today. That team got them. Shut
Charlie
up.
want everybody. Like, Charlie want everybody.
You want everything. Shut up. Like, just, so there's days I got to go in my room, guys, and just be like, you know what? I'm not listening to his antics. Like, I can't do it. Like today, he was so upset. He was like, "I don't think we gonna be 6 and I just looked at him and was like,
"Oh no, so, Charlie having doubts now, man. He got to be the inspirational one."
Hold on, she's spilling the tea.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, but can you blame him though? Can you really blame him? Like,
because everybody getting better.
I was excited until like the Blazers got all that. Like, I'm just like, dang, like, why y'all gotta be doing all that? Like, I do kind of feel a little disrespected, just a little bit, because they did get better, like, significantly better.
Everybody getting better.
Right, and like, we're still stuck in neutral, which pisses me off. So it's, I gotta feel like him to an extent. Like, is there so I'm hoping that tomorrow I get a little bit excited again, but unfortunately when this Kevin Porter Jr. thing happened, just like everything went down the drain because he literally just ruined everything. Like, not the whole season, but the part that we were like really excited about because of his talent ruined everything. Like, now we're just stuck. Like, okay, now we have to try to fill in a spot with a rookie. No shade on Amon, but it's like we don't know what he's gonna be at. So it's like with Kevin Porter Jr., I knew what I got. For sure I knew what I had. I don't know what I have with Amon. So it's an uncertainty there. And he totally ruined it. Like, we would have been on fire. If he didn't do, if he wasn't in trouble, we would have been on fire. Like, in all honesty, like, bro's talent is just off the chain. And that hinders us a lot. At first I was like trying to be like, oh no, it's not that bad. Like, no, it's bad. So I do kind of feel like
6 man of the year, like 6C Charlie, but he ended up 6 feet deep.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't know, but do I still have like an inkling of hope that some teams may not work out, things might be a little, how stuff goes, like, so maybe we might, we might. I'm not gonna say 6, but I mean we could be, in the playoffs close to that. I'm not gonna say, like, I don't want to say 10th because I feel like that's so, like, disrespectful because we have certain veterans on our team that are champions. So for us to be like, oh, they're only going to make it to the 10th seed is really shameful. For any Rocket fan to say that means you disrespected every vet on our team that's credible, because all of them have done something. All their teams that they was on were good. So for us to be like, oh, well, they're only going to make it to 10th seed. I could see us saying that if it was just Jabari and them on there, I'd show be with you. Yeah, we only making it to 10th seed. But because we have the vets, like, I feel like they're going to carry us higher than what,
You know what? Bringing up that, I had seen in the power rankings that we like number 19 to start the season. In the whole league, over the whole league.
What was we last year?
We was dead last, pretty much. But we number 19. That's not bad, even without even playing a game yet. So if we're 19 now, we have a little. If we look better and get a little better, that we are better. We probably can move into the top 15, top 12 by the end of the season, and that won't be too bad. That won't be too bad.
I really didn't pay attention to who Portland got, but from what I'm deducing, what she's saying, that they really got better. Is that true?
Yeah, they got better. They got DeAndre Ayton. They got they got rid of what's the name. They got Malcolm Brogdon. They got
Robert Williams,
Time Lord.
plus Jeremy Grant,
Jeremy
plus
Grant still
Scoot
now.
Henderson.
I mean, they got better. They got better.
They got really good.
They got better.
We're gonna smack them. We're gonna smack Portland.
I would say they got better
smack Portland.
defensively. They got better defensively than anything.
Hey, look, them dudes gonna go in there this year, and they gonna have flashbacks of Dame last year, and they gonna smack the hell out of Portland. I'm
with
tell you
you.
that right now.
I'm with you.
Yeah, they finna go postal on Portland when Dame ain't there.
But they did get better though. They did get better. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, we clear cut better than them before this trade. Now I'm like, we probably about neck to neck. We probably about neck to neck with them. Truthfully, I had us pegged as being better than them outright. But now I'm like, huh? We might have to. We might have to see them. We might have to see them a little later on.
Exactly.
But they got rid of Dame, and then they got rid of Nurkic.
Yeah, but
they got
Nurkic was,
DeAndre Ayton.
like, since
they got
Nurkic had got hurt a while back, like Nurkic, ever since he had that bad injury, he wasn't really the same in all honesty. Like he was alright, but he wasn't like what he used to be.
Yeah,
he was a problem for us though. But yeah, they did get Aiden and Time Lord, so they gonna be big in there.
Yeah, they can run
and
double bigs.
I feel like Phoenix was stupid because they shouldn't have got rid of DeAndre Ayton. Granted, I understand it was a money thing, I get it, but like Monty was gone, so you didn't really have no reason to be like, oh yeah, I'm about to get rid of him because he's talking too much because Monty was gone.
Yeah,
so
Phoenix gonna be the best 5th seed ever on paper. That's it.
The best 5th.
Yeah, they only gonna be about 4th or 5th seed. Watch, they did all of that to be, but they gonna be about 4th or 5th seed.
Yeah, because they really got rid of everything. They gave us Jack Londale.
They ain't got no defense. They literally don't have no defense. They gonna try to outscore everybody, and we seen that happen over in the Nets. You got to play some defense. So, they still probably won't even win no championship. I'll bet that because they still can't hold Jokic. They ain't got nobody for Jokic, so I ain't even worried about that. Kevin Durant, he stay hurt every other game. He ain't gonna play that much. We already seen what your boy from the Wizards do, Bradley Beal. He don't play no defense. He can score, but they just went top heavy, and that ain't got nothing but like scrubs on the bench.
I got a question. So do you think that our defense is gonna like, because granted, as much as I used to hate when people say this when we had D'Antoni, like I feel like our defense is gonna be really good.
Our defense is gonna be way better.
Like, yeah. So it's like, do you think that can be a factor in us winning? Because even when they played in summer league, like we didn't have no good shooters in summer league, like at all, and we won a lot of games just with defense, which I was loving that. I was like, yes, like this is life.
Yeah, that's what win your games, defense. Like we're gonna be better. We're gonna be way better. I kind of hit it on that early in the stream, so if you rewatch the stream, you'll hear me go over that in the point. What's up, EL?
I think we got the best defensive players in the league. Like, mind you that we don't have that one big that if we had a Brook Lopez or a Time Lord, I would say we have the best defense in the league because at every position we got defensive playmakers and disruptors at every single position right now. And you got Jabari, that's a playmaker and a defensive disruptor. We got Tari, we got Dylan Brooks, both at the small forward. We got Armin at the point guard. Except for the two, that's a little suspect right now. But Jalen, he'll hold his own when he get mad. So, we really stacked on the defensive side of the ball. And I don't really see nobody that you really say, you look at the Lakers, they got LeBron, they got AD. Who else they got that's known for defense? You look at Denver, they got KCP. They got KCP and, Brown gone. So who they got? That's really defensive. Jimmy Butler, he the defense of the whole Miami Heat with Jimmy Butler and who they got? A helicopter?
Oh, man. This is hilarious.
Man, that boy EF always got something going on.
Hey,
that boy got a whole helicopter in the background.
Like, where'd that come from? You know what I mean? I never expected that one. But I mean, like,
You were talking in cloud nine. That's where it came from.
no, I'm saying no, real fact. These real facts, bro.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
gonna shut down the stream because, bro, you gonna make us get banned or something because you be taking them wild takes.
name a team that you can name a Jabari, a Tari, a Dylan Brooks, and an Amin Thompson on their team. Name one.
You talking about defensively?
Defensively, a Jabari, a Tari, a Dylan Brooks, and an Amin Thompson.
Well, we know
Only one team.
I can't say anything about. I mean, I know that they can do defense, but it's like I haven't seen it, so I can't add Jabari and Tari and Amin yet because I gotta see.
You know, Miami pretty good on defense.
They only got two.
The Lakers pretty good.
They got two.
Milwaukee Bucks pretty good. Now the Boston pretty good. Well, now they got rid of
Boston had three.
But they got Drew Holiday back. But they did get Drew Holiday back over there.
Okay, I'll give you Boston. If Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum played defense. See, last year, what happened was they played good defense for Ime, and then last year with Mazzola, or whatever his name is, they didn't play good defense. You see what I'm saying? So now you tack on Jabari, Tari, Dylan Brooks, and Amin Thompson, and then you give them the advantage that you say, okay, Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum play with this level of defense under Ime. Give that to our four guys. And you can't find a four-man tandem with that much defensive potential in the league.
But you said the right thing, potential.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that earlier.
Based off what they did last year. Based off of what Torrey did against Giannis.
Last year.
No, I'm talking about the individuals. Torrey's defense, Jabari's defense, Dylan's defense, and then we can only go out what Armin did in the summer league. But we are pretty sure that 6'7" at point guard is going to be great defensively.
Give us 2 years and I'll be on that bandwagon.
Helicopter got him.
They ain't sniped you, did you?
Right.
Did they? That wasn't a UFO and body snatched you, and you
the gang stalkers, man.
Right.
Yeah, but watch. Okay. I'm gonna go out here and say this then. Even if we're
gonna wrap it up after this one because you get deeper and deeper in your conspiracies.
No, that's it. If we make it to the 6th seed, we'll have to have a top 7 defense.
At least top 10.
Well,
I would say top 10.
Top 12. Come on, let's.
Top 12.
Nah,
I go with 12.
I ain't going top 12. I ain't going 12.
Say the power rankings, we number 19.
If we see.
Yeah, we number 19 on the. If I'm remembering correctly, I think it was 19. Yeah, we number 19. Which ain't bad.
Okay.
I mean,
I got to remember.
They got us better than 11 other teams.
E.F. Hutton with the always doing with the trade, right?
Yeah, he always trying to trade something. You know how E.F. is. Yeah,
Okay,
well,
I gotta remember that.
With that being said, man, we're going to go ahead and close it out. Like always, man, appreciate everybody for coming through, chopping it up with the Chop Shop. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Go to the merch store. The links is in the description. Become a member in the membership. The link is in the description. Y'all holler at us over here at the Chop Shop, man. We are, how many days away we are now, KP? 9, you said?
9, yes, sir.
9 days. And I will be doing the live stream after the preseason too, so we can chop it up and because we're gonna be amped up. We're gonna be wired up. So come in here and chop it up with your boy Space, and hopefully Frank will be there too. So if y'all haven't already, man, hit the like button, share this video, share everything, man. Keep rocking with the Chop Shop, man. Y'all are the best community on YouTube when it comes to sports, Rockets, whatever. Just in general, man, y'all are the best. Much love to everybody out there. Keep it popping and keep it chopping. Holla at your boy, man. Let's go. Appreciate everybody.
Peace.
Let's go, Rockets.